World War II was not only a war of soldiers and aircraft. It was a war of steel, fire, and armored giants. When the United States entered the war, it faced a critical challenge: to design, build, and deploy tanks fast enough to fight on two massive fronts: Europe and the Pacific. From light reconnaissance vehicles to heavy breakthrough machines, these are all the American tanks used during World War II, including rare, experimental, and late-war designs. This is the complete story of American armored power. Light tanks, speed and reconnaissance. M1 and M2 combat cars. America's early tank development began cautiously. The M1 and M2 combat cars were lightly armored and armed only with machine guns. Though outdated by modern standards, they trained crews and laid the foundation for future tank designs. M2 light tank. The M2 light tank introduced proper turret design and automatic cannons. It never saw major combat, but it taught American engineers vital lessons before the war fully erupted. M3 Stuart. Fast, reliable, and mechanically excellent, the M3 Stuart became America's first true wartime light tank. Though lightly armored, it excelled at reconnaissance and flanking, especially in North Africa and the Pacific. M5 Stuart. An improved version of the M3, the M5 Stuart featured better engines and reliability. It continued serving throughout the war, especially with Allied forces. M22 Locust. Designed for airborne operations, the M22 Locust was small enough to be transported by glider. Its combat impact was limited, but it represented America's ambition for airborne armored warfare. The M24 Chaffee arrived late in the war with a powerful 75mm gun for a light tank. Fast, modern, and well-balanced, it became one of the best light tanks of the entire war. Medium tanks, the backbone. M2 medium tank. The M2 medium was America's first attempt at a true medium tank. Though obsolete before combat, it helped American factories transition to mass tank production. M3 Lee/M3 Grant. With its unique dual-gun design, the M3 Lee was a stopgap solution. It looked strange, but it fought effectively in North Africa, helping Allied forces survive until better tanks arrived. M4 Sherman, all variants. The M4 Sherman became the symbol of American armored warfare. Reliable, easy to repair, and mass-produced, Shermans fought on every front of World War II. Variants included M4A1, M4A2, M4A3, M4A4, M4A6, 75mm, 76mm, and 105mm gun versions. Flamethrower Shermans in the Pacific. Though outgunned by late-war German tanks, the Sherman's strength was numbers, logistics, and adaptability. Heavy and late-war tanks. M6 Heavy Tank. The M6 was America's first heavy tank project. Large, complex, and difficult to transport, it never saw combat. But its development provided valuable experience. T-26E3/M26 Pershing. The M26 Pershing marked a new era. Armed with a powerful 90mm gun, it finally matched German heavy tanks. Arriving in Europe in 1945, the Pershing proved America could build true heavy hitters. T-28/T-95 Super Heavy Tank. Experimental. One of the heaviest armored vehicles ever built by the U.S., the T-28 was designed to break fortified German defenses. Though it never saw combat, it represents the extreme end of WW2 tank experimentation. Tank destroyers. Important addition. M10 Wolverine. Fast and deadly, the M10 was designed to hunt enemy armor from long range. M18 Hellcat. The fastest armored vehicle of the war, the Hellcat relied on speed instead of armor. M36 Jackson. Equipped with a powerful 90mm gun, the M36 could destroy even Tiger tanks. Special and flamethrower tanks. In the Pacific, American forces modified tanks with flamethrowers to clear bunkers and caves. These Shermans became terrifying weapons against entrenched positions. From lightly armed combat cars to heavy Pershing tanks, American armored forces evolved rapidly during World War II. While not always the most heavily armored, U.S. tanks won the war through reliability, mass production, and global logistics. These machines did not just fight battles, They shaped the future of modern armored warfare. If you enjoyed this complete history,